Well, I think that pretty much sums up my year, but we're not at the end of the year yet, are we? You never know. I might win the Euro Millions on Friday. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Or tomorrow. Yeah, that'd be really nice. But so far my year has been pretty shit. Yeah, so I'm on this sort of track which somebody told me about with Prince, and he can have a run around here and go to the toilet and things like that. There doesn't seem to be anyone really here, although I did just bump into another massive dog. But the problem with Prince is he's over here in Spain, he's pretty much a banned breed. So he's got to be muzzled all the time. And he just tears them off, the muzzle. But here I think it's okay, because I'm hoping, well, I don't think the police can get down here. But when I take him out, I take him down that way, which is where the sea is. I don't know if you can see it in the distance. It's public, so I have to put him back on the lead, and obviously on the I should really have a muzzle with him, but nobody's really said anything about that yet. I don't know why I've got my bloody face mask up, because there's no one around here, but they're being really strict on that. Speaking of the muzzle and Prince, the other day when I was down here, I came back out to the bit back there, and there was some Guardia Civil there, and they saw me as they went over the bridge, and as I came out they were parked up there, and I thought, oh shit, here we go. And they were saying, oh, like, and I was trying to say, yeah, I do have a muzzle for him, but yeah, I do have a muzzle for him, but it's back at the thing. And one of them said to me in English, put your mask on, because I had it like this, put your mask on. They weren't even talking about the dog. So they're being strict about the masks as well. These are our human muzzles, but yeah, it's a nice place I'm at. Still quite warm. Come on, Prince. Still quite warm. In the evenings and in the mornings it's a little bit chilly, but not that chilly. I mean, it's not like, I don't think it's below like 10 degrees, but it certainly isn't t-shirt time. But during the day it's really still warm. I'm amazed, and from what people have told me, this coast of Spain is the Prince move is the apparently it's the hottest part of Europe. But then again, just over, you can't even see, well, you might be able to see the sea down there in the distance. The other side of that sea is obviously Africa. So yeah, it is pretty hot, and it's alright, it's nice. Just up here I'm kind of surrounded by mountains. And I'm assuming that's the Sierra or whatever, I don't know. There are little bits of Spanish I'm actually picking up as well, actually, but when I say little bits, I mean little bits. I might be able to conjure up 10 words, and one of those is beer, and tobaccos, I think, for smoking, which sums it up really, doesn't it? But yeah, I'm here, and I think I'm gonna stay here for Christmas, because where I'm parked up is really nice. There seems to be some nice people there, and Prince likes it, and I can get into a routine, he can get into a routine, and it's just quite settled. It's kind of what I want. But I'll carry on my walk with Prince, and then I'll maybe show you a bit of what I've done in the van. So the sort of the kitchen thing, I'm hoping to get gas in today. I'm pretty much set up for it. I kind of just need to go and get a gas bottle, and the place where I am, they've said I can use their address, so that's quite, because you've got to have a contract or something for the gas. So I should be literally, hopefully tonight, cooking on gas. Right, so what I'll do is a quick tour of what's going on in the van. Obviously there's Prince, who since our little walk has become a little bit of a pain in the neck. But if I go in now, I can try and show you what I've been doing. So I suppose you already know what the layout of the van is, but what I've done since is a few changes. So obviously the front of the van I'm just sort of using as a bit of a messy storage bit, and then I've got a bit where I've got a combination of food items and toiletries and that there above the cab. Then here is what has really changed. So now I've got my sink in and fancy tap. You've already seen the stove. I've got my oven, beers of course, and I've got my hob in, and I've even got the oven in down there, but I still haven't got the gas in. I know it's probably quite loud because I've got the fans going, because it's actually quite warm, as I was saying earlier on. I've got this all set up here because Prince is running to the back of the van and barking at people as they walk past, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, it's van's coming along relatively settled. I suppose physically settled, but I'm not settled, I suppose, mentally. My mind's all over the place. I've had to sort out issues with my mobile as well, which has been a bit of a pain, and a little bit unnecessary, but that's the way things are. And I just need to try and get this gas sorted out. There's a Spanish guy here that's been helping me out. Really nice. There's a crowd of people, English, Dutch, Germans, Spanish, and they're all actually really nice people. There's one individual here who I wouldn't mind if they left, but I'm just ignoring that person at the moment. But yeah, the rest of the crowd seems okay, and yeah, I'm quite happy, and I think at this time I may stay here. As I said earlier on, I may stay here for Christmas, because I don't have anywhere else to go. So yeah, and the crowd here at the moment seem really quite nice, and we seem to be sort of getting along and having nice chats and conversations and everything. So it's all right. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much about it. I've got further thoughts on van life. Yeah, I have got further thoughts on van life, actually. I put a post up the other day on Facebook on one of the you know, the groups I'm on. Some van life, various different groups, but the van life ones, and predominantly they seem to be
nice people on them and all that, but occasionally you get the odd character, don't you, who kind of says stuff and you think, what are you talking about? So I put a post up about where I am, just some photographs, and it didn't contain, the photos didn't contain anything to do with the van, it was just where I am. And I know that's, for some people in the van life community, that's a cardinal sin. It has to have a van, even if it's a bloody engine or whatever, it has to have something mechanical, and then it's van life or whatever. But what I found on this occasion was that there were people that were pissed off at the fact that I seem to be in quite a nice location, because I'm not on the side of a fucking road, or in an industrial estate, or something like that, and they seemed to take offence to that. Now I know there's probably this sort of individuals, because you get them in all walks of life, don't you, that want to have, or want to try and prove something by saying, look, I'm doing van life and I've not even got a fucking bed, or I've not got nothing, and that's van life or whatever. No, it's not, actually. Van life is whatever the individual that wants to do the van life makes it, and you can probably be in a motorhome or a van or a bloody, I don't know, a car technically. Well, no, that would be car life, wouldn't it? But it's how that person wants to do it. And because you choose to live in shit circumstances, and you choose to live in, you know, something I would choose not to live in, that's your choice. That's why I don't say anything about it. But I have now. I think the way that some people choose to have van life is pretty shit. And it's not the fact that it's a choice, it's they don't really have any other choice. I do, and I choose not to do that. And I choose to be in places which are nice with nice people, and places where I'm not completely isolated. So that's my little rant there. What I'll do now is put up just a couple of shots or snaps, the snaps I put up before, of exactly where I am. But yeah, so far things are always moving forward, and that's the most important thing. And you just have to go from that as a starting point. But I know my videos must seem a little bit odd or whatever, but they are my videos and they're about my life at this time, and I'm going to continue to make them, whether people agree or not agree. And I've made a choice that there was a video I was going to put out, but I've chose not to put out that because I think I'm changing, and I think I'm trying to change into a better person, and I'm slightly above that. So yeah, that's it, and I will make another video soon, and I will see you all soon. I appreciate everyone that watches. I do appreciate all the comments, but sometimes maybe think when you comment. But yeah, cheers for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I will see you soon. I'll probably put something up before Christmas. Take care, stay safe, and cheers for watching.